This is the latest edition of Anything You Ask. This is a book I wrote over 40 years ago. Since then, it has known many editions and printings. It has been a bestseller in this country and in a number of other nations around the world. It's a book that came out of a time of revival of faith in my own life and ministry. It's a book that has had a profound effect upon the lives of many, many people, especially enabling them to pray with faith and expectation that God will not only hear but will answer their prayer. This is a book that is timeless because it is so focused on the Word of God, because it is by hearing that word and receiving that word that faith rises up within our hearts and lives. So if you have not ever read this book or come across it before, I strongly recommend that you get hold of it, that you work through it section by section. It's in very short sections, easy to understand, easy to read. And I believe that it will have a profound effect upon your faith and upon your prayer life. I've written over 50 books, and I rate this as one of the most significant of all of them. In fact, I very rarely look into any of my books that I have written in past years. I'm always dealing much more in what God is doing in the present. But this is a book that I go back to regularly, and I take it up and read it, and read sections of it, and say to myself, yes, that's exactly what the Word of God says. That's the faith I need to see being expressed in my life. So all the ways in which you can receive this book are now coming on your screen, and you can have a revival in your faith life and in your prayer life through Anything You Ask.
Also coming up in the life of the church. If you're new to church or have just started coming along in the last few months, we'd love to invite you to a welcome lunch today after the service. This is a fantastic way to get to know people and discover your next step. Come along this Wednesday at 7:45 at Foundry Lane for a girls' pancake and quiz night. This is an evangelistic event to bring along your friends, work colleagues, neighbours or family. There will be a pancake and crepe bar with delicious toppings and treats, along with a fun food quiz to test your culinary knowledge. Tickets are £3 and you can book in at the info point today. We also have all the congregation's women coming together on Wednesday the 26th of February at Foundry Lane in Horsham for a time of encounter with God. God has called us to be a house of prayer for all nations, a people who stand in the gap on behalf of our families, communities and beyond. On Friday this week, we're going to be praying through the night here at Foundry Lane between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. Come for all or part of this time of meeting with God and praying His heart into being. Kingdom Faith Training College is a place to be equipped for leadership, life and ministry. Come along to an open day on Tuesday the 25th of February from 8 a.m. at Roffey Place to find out more.
For more information on upcoming events and to find this month's reading plan, pick up a calendar from the info point or find us online or social media.